Contestant number 23, Stella Weng. Today's topic is on sugar addiction.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. I am Stella and I am 12 years old. It is a pleasure for me to stand here and share with you a speech all about sugar addiction. Have you ever had a sweet tooth in your life where you just desire one food that tastes sweet, or a time where you constantly want to eat candy, chocolate, or all those goodies and just can't stop? You sometimes can feel tired, bloated, have headaches, and cannot sleep. Well, that is called a sugar addiction. It is when you constantly eat sugar-loaded drinks and food. Individuals who have a sugar addiction may eat due to boredom, but become hyper and then crash. How do you know if you have a sugar addiction? If you have a sugar addiction, you may want more and more to satisfy yourself with the cravings. At first, just a scoop of ice cream can help you, but as you become more and more addicted, one scoop will not be enough. Eating after a stuffed meal and still have room for any kind of dessert may be a sign of being addicted. Sugar is just like alcohol. You don't know what it is going to do to you, and because you may feel good after eating or drinking, you want more and more, which is really scary. When you were young, or even right now for some kids, about age 3 to 10 years old, was there a time where you constantly want to eat candy? As kids, we usually do not look at our body and what the food we eat can do to us. But do you know where your cavities come from? It's pretty obvious that one part of it is sugar. When we eat something with sugar, the bacteria in our mouth break it down, and they produce acid in the process, and those acids damage and break the enamel on our teeth. When I was young, I constantly had cavities because I loved eating candy, but then I did not brush my teeth properly, so all those sugar got stuck on my teeth and caused them to go bad. However, this is only a small problem when talking about sugar addiction. There are much bigger problems such as type 2 diabetes. Sugar can cause negative effects on our body and high risk of obesity and weight gain. This is caused by high glucose, also known as sugar in your blood. Do not ever let kids eat loads of sugar because high sugar levels can also cause an inflammation of cells in an area of your brain known as the hippocampus, a part of your brain that has a major role in learning and memory and can affect their learning and education. Kids may not be able to think as fast as others or remember certain things, as well as their ability to remember new things. Well, how much sugar should kids eat then? Kids about 2 to 18 should eat fewer than 6 teaspoons a day. That is about 25 grams or 100 calories. If your kids want to eat sugar, you can let them eat some fruits, like grapes, peaches, or apples. Any fruit is fine because the sugar in fruits won't cause damage to your body, as these sugar are not the same as artificial sugar in processed food. They are natural sugar. Different fruits can help with different parts of your bodies, just like how blueberry can help with parts of your eyes when you stare at technologies too much. Avoid buying junk food and choose water instead of sweet juice or drinks. Another way to help cut a sugar addiction is exercising. Exercising has several benefits to this addiction, like increasing your energy, reducing stress, and can even decrease your sugar intake. Just taking a 15-minute walk every day can help with your addiction. Fun fact, exercising and cutting out junk food can not only make you eat less sugar, but can also make you healthier and lose weight. Now I'm going to tell you about a real-life situation on what would happen to you if you drink a soda pop like Coke. Coke is a drink that contains so much sugar. Even 330 milliliters of Coke contains 9 teaspoons of sugar. That is more than what an average person should take each day. In the first 10 minutes after drinking a can of Coke, approximately 10 teaspoons hit your system. You won't immediately vomit from the overwhelming sweetness because Coke contains something called a phosphoric acid, which will let you keep it down. In 20 minutes, your blood sugar spikes, causing insulin burst. Your liver will then turn this sugar into fat. In 40 minutes, caffeine absorption is complete. Your blood pressure rises and your liver will throw more sugar into your bloodstream. In 60 minutes, the phosphoric acid will combine calcium, magnesium, and zinc into your lower intestine, increasing your metabolism. But then you may need to go to the washroom because you drank all that liquid, and what goes away is all that calcium, magnesium, and zinc, which was heading into your bones and teeth. You could also have a mood swing later on. I hope what I said about sugar addiction today has helped most of you understand more about this illness and what you can do to help yourself prevent from this illness. Sugar can be enjoyed, as we all know, but do not eat it if you know you keep eating and lose control. Life is supposed to be enjoyable, and even the food that we eat can benefit our lives. But the most important thing is that we should not be guilty about eating foods that we like. Thank you, everyone.
To submission number 23, Stella Weng, sugar addiction. Sugar is an important and controversial topic. There are a lot of myths surrounding sugars, and providing science-based information is helpful. Unfortunately, sugar addiction is a myth, and a better title may have been in the form of a question. For example, is sugar linked to addiction? Stella's presentation content is not supported by research and dietitians' recommendations. The way sugar affects health is if people consume too many added sugars, which has been linked to an increased risk of tooth decay in children and excess calorie consumption. There are confusing myths in this presentation, and here are some of the questions with credible answers by dietitian. Question: do sugars make you fat? No. Eating too many calories, not just sugars, causes your body to produce body fat and contribute to weight gain. Question: is sugar linked to hyperactivity? No scientific evidence suggests a link between sugar and hyperactivity. Following an afternoon of fun and activity, kids may be all wired up, but research does not support that this can be blamed on sugars. Questions: are all sugars the same? Yes. Raw sugar and honey, for example, are not more nutritious than white sugar. All sugars, whether they are naturally found in food or added to food, are digested in the same way. However, it is best to choose foods with naturally occurring sugars more often. Fruit, vegetables, and milk are nutritious and have important vitamins and minerals. Stella correctly points out that for kids, the WHO recommends 5% of a child's daily energy requirement as about 22 to 25 grams of sugar, or 6 teaspoons a day. It may be helpful to note that in Canada, the 100% daily value is 100 grams of total sugars. The nutrition facts table on packaged foods provides information on the amount of total sugars based on the serving size. A percent daily value of 5% or less is a little sugar, and 15% DV or more is a lot of sugar. More information is available at Health Canada's website and Dietitians of Canada website about kids, sugar, and healthy eating. Stella chooses a good example of sugar-sweetened beverages, as they can be the single largest contributor of added sugars in our diets. However, there are plenty of other foods you may be surprised to learn are packed with added sugars as well. Example include chocolate bars, ice cream, and cookies. The other information Stella presented about the metabolism and digestion of Coca-Cola is questionable. Stella's final message is excellent and recommends a positive relationship with food, enjoy life, and not to feel guilty about foods we like. However, throughout this presentation, there is much misinformation, including sugar addiction and suggesting that one type of sugar may be better than another. Providing more credible and science-based information is recommended.
So now we're going to be presenting the 2022 National Nutrition Day Wellness Pioneer Award. And may we please have the leadership speaker, Mr. CJ Calvert, to come on stage. Jonathan Jia, Family Wellness Leadership. Valenzia Lau, Family Wellness Leadership. Ruichen Weng, Life Cycle Wellness Management. Claire, Visualize Health Science by Cartoon. Anderson Weng, Visualize Health Science by Video. Weng, Health Science Fiction. Amberly and his Personalized Efficacy Management.
Well, folks, I've had the pleasure of seeing your videos. Carrie has shared them with me, and you students, all of you, have done an amazing job with your presentations. It is just such a pleasure for me to get to see young emerging leaders like yourselves and all of you down here who are about to get awards as well. Watching your videos, you spoke so well, you were so confident, so knowledgeable. I wish I spoke as well as you spoke when I was your age. You did a tremendous job, all of you, and you deserve to feel very proud of yourselves. So everyone, let's give these wonderful young emerging leaders a round of applause for their fantastic leadership presentations in wellness.
Anderson Chan, Albert Zhao, Nathan Shing, Anson Chan. These are age group 4 to 6. Gold Award winner goes to Andrew Yang Molbacher.
哇，祝贺！这所小学的。
I'm so happy to be here to get this very special award, and I was waiting for that. Like at the stage there, I told my friends like I was so excited to get this first place, and I really did. And during my competition time, like when I said a lot of stuff, I had a very hard time to memorize it. So yeah, a very hard time. And then my mom just told me, why don't just like read the text and think about it and resume it every time. So every time when I go somewhere shopping or playing or either going to McDonald's, but that's not healthy food. And I always like resume the text in my head, and I always think about healthy food like broccoli and all that. And no matter if they taste good or not, I always eat them.
Thank you, Andrew.
So, thank you everyone.
And again, I see a little bit of myself in you. If you can take that as a compliment, I just see huge things for you in whatever career path you take. But you are setting such a wonderful leadership example by sharing your positive message of wellness. Keep it up, buddy. You're doing a great job. Well done.
And now we're going to present the Gold Award. And the Gold Award goes to Victoria Oradowskis.
So first I'd like to say Happy National Nutrition Day, and I am very grateful to be able to receive this Gold Award. I'd like to thank the organizers of this event, say thank you to ACPN and all the members, and obviously all the speakers today, including you, CJ. I think I learned so much today, and I think people who aren't as involved in health, I don't think I would ever have learned so much information if I didn't come to this event. This is like information of a lifetime, and I'm so grateful to be able to be here and absorb all this knowledge in one day. Thank you so much.